Coach, there will be time for reflection, certainly as the season goes on, but for what might be the final time in the East Bay, it is opening night of the NFL season here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Josh Jacobs, the Alabama man, with his first NFL carry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any two teams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Jim. Check 50.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Blue line. Hey, watch the ball. Check. 3.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. It's caught, Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that ball.
Mariota to throw it. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he gets it down to the 32. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 25. Check 25. Check 21. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Out. Out. One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Raiders nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. On 3rd down, Mariota. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I got this.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Phillip Lindsay. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Uzomah. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
I got this. Here we go. Back. Hey, gun.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsay. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Wait, 11. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Hey, wahoo! I got this. 56 to my boy.
From the 17, Garoppolo. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56. Hey, gun.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got his tight end Fant. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
1st and goal.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the group.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. To throw, Mariota. Flush to his right. Complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Where are they, team? Three. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Tighten up. Mark 55. Watch the screen.
Again, it's Mariota. This complete to Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
Here's Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mariota. He's got a man. It's Williams. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have hype. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
56. Must 56. Lock. Hey, gun.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Benson Mayowa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You want to.
I know, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
3.
Mariota now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Hey, gun. Safety's creeping.
They'll run with Lindsey. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Hey, gun. 56, right there, 56.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
97's the mic.
To throw is Mariota. He's got his man. It's Williams. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We got to step it up. 97's the mic. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Mariota again. Caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check curls. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. It's a party now. One.
To the air again, Mariota. Jones has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll throw again. Mariota. It's a screen to Richard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Mariota. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Raiders 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. So we have reached halftime here in the final game of opening weekend 2019. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check 24, check 24. Hey, watch it. 11. I got you.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Well, we talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay. On third down, here's Lindsay. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. He's at the 40. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerick McKinnon, 65 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Mariota. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
3. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. The open man here, Renfro. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mariota to throw it. He'll swing this one out to Richard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
We want this. 97's the mic. Yeah.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 47 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 49 yards on the ground.
Hey, gun.
They'll run here with Lindsey. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Topper! 21. Here we go. I got this.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here we go. Ready? 55. 21. Let him know. Check it out, read. 6 guys.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Switch. 11. Whip. Watch the whip. Go ahead. Hey, check 24. Lock. Hey, gun.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You ready?
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Strong right.
Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Watch the slip. One.
On first and 10, here's Mariota. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Raiders first down.
Mariota now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's first and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Charlie.
Again, it's Mariota. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Mariota on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the pressure gets to him again. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Mariota. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I got you. Check three. Hey, go. Stay hot.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsay. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 21. 180. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off. 11. Save. Check the backer. Check. Crunch. 65. Hey, Haywood.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Here we go. 56. Hey, get in the weight room. Deuce. Hey, alert. Tighten up. 12. SOS. Check hot route. Hot.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's got this complete to Hamilton. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
General West. White. Hey, gun.
A give, running right, Lindsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
I got you.
Another run by Lindsey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
65. Hey, gun. Come. Alert 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill. I got you.
They're going with Lindsey, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 25 yards that time.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. 1st down, Mariota. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing is Mariota. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
21. Check. 13. Hey, exit. I got you.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo got a man open. It's Sutton. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Begin. One, Omaha. Check. Lucky. Shit. 21. Check 4. Hey, gun.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's got room. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
21. Here we go. I got this.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Broncos push further out in front. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
97's the mic. 92, fellas, let's go.
A first down throw for Mariota. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
At the 48-yard line.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Broncos, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home